Hi all, Kenny the Vaping Head here, and today we're going to be looking at a nice little squonker, the Basium by Dopo and Dean the Vaping Biker. But before we get down to that, please like and subscribe, etc. If you like what you see, just hit them buttons there. If you don't like what you see, just put a thumbs down, but subscribe, I'd much appreciate it. Help build this channel up a bit and hopefully, get some more videos up for you, and hope you enjoy what you're looking at. So in the meantime, we'll get down, have a look at this bad boy. As you can see, he's on the screen there, and then we'll see where we're at from there. Okay, see you in a bit. So, here we have it, boys and girls. We have the Basium by Dopo and the Vaping Biker. The box is simply all made from recyclable cardboard. On the back, you have dual 18 650 batteries, wattage voltage modes, squonk bottles, 180 watts, small shape, simply what's in the box, security code, contact details, and all your CEs and quality labelling. We've got a bit of, sorry about that, a bit of a barcode in there, and this here indicates your colour. In this case mine is stainless, which is a brush stainless. So you open the box, you open it up, first thing you get is your Basium destruction manual. Very small because it is a very simple device to use, nothing complicated about it. You get your battery warning card. We'll start again. You get your battery card, warning card, which I always think is a good thing. Here we have a small note from Dean himself, basically explaining what he's done and what he hasn't done, and a bit of a thank you, I believe. You have the certificate, quality approved. You do get a spare bottle and slide, I might add, and the mod itself, and basically that's everything. So get all this put back in here, take this out the cover, put that bottle back in there, and we'll move all this one side. Now there you have it, the Basium. On the top you have your 510 pin, which is on the corner, which I believe is for a reason. It's under the bottle there, so there's a lot of people saying it should have been centered, missed opportunity, 30mm, but you'd have to have elbows and all that, so I don't think he wanted that. I mean, to be honest, is there how many 30mm squonking RDAs there about? I can't think of many, And basically got your fire button, your up down button, your screen. This is your squonk bottle here, which is just nice. It's a lovely soft fit, like, it's nice that. On the bottom, you have Dopo Vaping Biker Project Basium, sorry. Your warning labels, that slides open, battery door opens just nicely. I like that. That's in white, A and the B. You can see clearly exactly where you're going to go with that. Nice and clear to put your batteries in. And then basically, this little fella just slides out. You see, I don't know if you can see down there. Let's have a look, see if you can see down there. I mean, pardon the mess because I have been using it. But it kind of slides in there. Your bottle comes out like so. Basically, you unscrew the top like so. Fill your bottle up. Pop your tube back in. Screw it down. I mean, there's not much room here, I must admit, but you can get it. And then basically, you just slip that back in there, on there, filled up, and it just slides lovely in there. See what I mean? Now, batteries. Typical, never got nothing ready, have I? If you bear with me, I shall just get some batteries. Hang on. Hold on. Don't know how much power's in these, like, but I've got these Samsung 30s. You see your negative up, positive up. That there's close, and see how it locks under there, just like a little catch under there, just locks under. Look, no rattle, nothing like that. And then instantly fires. It'll come on straight away, it boots up straight away, it's fantastic. Menu's simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back on. What you have in your display here is you've got your voltage, your batteries, your wattage, your amps, your volts, and your resistance. Simple readout. At the moment it's in variable wattage, so if you want to change that, you press the fire and the down button together. Should have an atomizer on this, I believe. Variable voltage. Variable voltage. I think we need an atomizer on. One moment. I'll just screw something on this if I can. Hang on a minute. Let's have a look what we've got here. Never ready again as per usual. Nothing prepared. You know. Right, I'll get that on. I'll change that over. Bear with me, people. Right, I've changed that down. I've just put this loop on. Like I said there, if you press the fire and down, variable voltage, press it back, variable wattage, press them both together, keys locked. When the keys are locked, it still fires. So it still fires with the keys locked. And that's pretty much to it, you know. It feels nice in the hand. But yeah, not much else to it. It's a very simple, basic, easy to use squonking box mod. So without further ado, we'll take it back up top and I'll tell you my thoughts. See you in a bit. Right, so here we are back up top with the basium. Yeah, it's quite a nice little mod. Dual battery, 18650. It's not tall, it's short, but I think it's more inclined for like a lefty, because you see you've got your thumb there, you know, you can squonk there, your thumb there, even though you can use it in your right. You know, with your right hand there, press your button, you can squeeze with that finger. I think if you made maybe this corner, same as that corner, would sit a bit more comfortable in your hand. You know, it's just, I mean, it's not bad, but you know, just make it more comfortable for both people. By the way, I've got the loop 1.5 on. There's a couple of staggered fuse clappings in, coming out about 0.24 ohms, so up to now it's doing fine. Now, the stainless steel 510, I've noticed it is spring mounted, but it's a little deep. I find with some Atties you have problems getting a connection, so if you've got like an Atty with a small 510 sticking out, it sometimes doesn't quite connect. I had some issues with this loop, but it did finally connect, and obviously the normal loop, that's just kept check atomizer, but you know, I had to fiddle about it to get that to connect as well, so maybe that's something that could be looked at in the future, you know. But it's still a bit heavy for its size, but it's still pretty comfortable. What else is oh yes, I forgot, these bottles, they're not proprietary to this device. If you can get other bottles that are similar in size and you can put them in, you know, obviously the same diameter and that, and roughly the same height, you can use them as well. It's not just down to these bottles. If you don't like the texture of this, you want some bit firmer bottle, you know, you can change that over no problem. It is variable wattage, it is variable voltage. With the bottle carrier system, I do like that. It's a mint design. Plop it out, fill it up. You know, it just goes in so smooth, you know, there's no force, it's nice and tight, it doesn't rattle or fall out. Really good. Bit like I said, the buttons, you know, them two there lock the keys, you can still fire it. It comes in different colours as well. I think this is the brushed silver. I think it comes in black, green, red, blue. But the finishes are quite nice. They're not like a good fingerprint magnet. You know, you don't get covered in fingerprints. You know, it's all right on that side of things. It doesn't have a USB, which is a pro and a con, because obviously you can't firmware upgrade it because it's that simple. It doesn't really need one. It's just wattage and volts. But the reason I like it is because I'm not really a fan of people charging their mods through the USB. If I've got these 18-inch 650s in, I'd rather you took them out and put them in your charger and charge them properly on that way. A bit safer, I think. So I think that's a good point, not actually having a USB on this. So, you know, there's no actual charging. It fires from 0.08, I think. So, which is also good. Now your builds, if you're doing a 0.1 build, you know it's not quite that 0.1, it might be slightly under, like 0.09, until you bed it in and it settles up. So it'll fire it that nicely. Like I say, some people might think it's had a bit of a lost opportunity. We're not putting the 510 in the middle, but I can see why he's done that, because obviously if you put that in the middle, you'd have to have something like an elbow going up there, so therefore the mod would have to be taller. So, you know, he's kept it short by doing it that, and plus it's directly under the bottle, which I think is fab. But what else? Bottles hold 6 ml of juice. I like the fact you get a spare bottle. You can have a black or a white bottle. And, you know, you can put your own proprietary bottles in. But all in all, it's a nice little squonker, you know. I mean, to be honest, I've never really been a fan of squonkers. I say they're messy filling bottles up and that. But this one's not too bad. And I know, obviously, the same company have brought like the top side out and the top side dual, which has totally smashed the squonking market. So, with that in mind, all the likes of these types of designs where you take your bottles out to refill them kind of on their way out, you know what I mean? Because with the top sides, cap off, squirt the juice in, fill up, and it's done, just like a normal tank. So, you know, is there still a market for this kind of stuff? I'd probably say, yeah, you know, some people just like this stuff, you know. It doesn't have temp control, like I said, just variable voltage, which, yeah, the temp control guys, you know, they're hard to might not like, but to me, for someone, if you don't use temp control or you don't use it very often, you know, it's a good little mod. I'm mostly wattage of variable voltage, and it does me champion. But definitely, you know, it hits pretty well. It's comfortable. Could you carry it in your pocket? It's probably a little bit big to put in your pocket and that, like, but generally, all around, it's a nice, comfy little, you know, mod to get a hold of. Like I said, I was never a fan of squonking, but I do like this. It's really little, compact compared to some of my larger mods. You know, it's this is small and light, but yeah, it's awesome. Plus, like I said, Dean's done recycled cardboard for the packaging, which, you know, I think's a good thing. I'm all up for that kind of thing, recycling stuff. So, you know, get all this vaping stuff, you know, made into recyclable gear. You know, I think it's a good thing for us all. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like I said, I think it's more for a lefty than a righty, but you can still hold it. You know what I mean? So, but all in all, yes, very nice little squonker. Definitely get it. It's been out a while now, you know, so like I say, I'm a bit late to the part with most of these reviews because I'm just like reviewing stuff that I've already got at the moment. So it's readily available. You're looking around 50 quid. I think I got it for $49.99 in the UK, which is about what, $65, $66, somewhere along them lines. So yeah, it's all in all a good little device, and I do like it. And yeah, all you squonker fans out there, dual 18650 mod, You know, it's a box mod, simple basic design. That's what I like about the simplicity. It's a square, traditional, classic box mod. The menu is super simple. The screen is mint. You know, that you can just look at it. Wow, there, it's there. Everything's clear and detailed. Bit old school, but you know, and the battery life of this is absolutely fantastic because you've got no gizmos and gizzy lights or anything running in the background. You just got your screen, fire button. That's all the power guns to. And obviously on the battery door, I love that A and B. You know, the battery markings, the minus, the plus, and all that. Nice white, so you know, there's no squinting about, see if there's anything engraved in the bottom. It's just there, instant, it's done. So yeah, for the guy's first mod, hats off to you, Bonnie lad. You've done a canny job. Like I say, the top side's kind of smashed this display market wide open. So you know, I think there's still a market for these. You know, I mean, you know, till the dump or you know, just from the I think the top side jewels just come out. So the prices will be pretty sky high for them. So you know, if they're a bit out of your budget, something like this with Dangerous Champion. So yeah, all in all, it's quite a good little mod. You know, does the job, champion. So with that, I've been the Vaping Heed. Stay safe, vape safe. Until the next time, I'll see you then. Cheers. Bye.